This is photogrammetric environment added to Quest some time ago, and it's huge improvement comparing to what we had before, but it still looks like trash. Look at the ground. The shimmering is crazy here. Look how blurred it is, how low the resolution is. It looks terrible. But with Quest Optimizer, we can make it much better. Look at it right now. It's crisp. Resolution is much higher. The flickering is gone. It still looks bad. Like the ground is just a flat texture in most of the area around us. But it looks much better than before. And the same effect we can get in games. I will show you some examples and how it works. But first, I want you to think. If you could choose pay $500 for Quest 3 or $510 for Quest 3 with better graphic cards, with better performance, better looking games, which one would you choose? I know I would choose pay 10 extra bucks. $10 is cost of the Quest game optimizer. It's up, and some people think they're scared to use it because they think that it overclocks the Quest. It's not. Quest is heavily underclocked by default. It has to be because battery is not big enough, and it would be hard to keep backward compatibility with Quest 2 if Quest 3 will be much faster. But we can use this power, not all of this, but most of it, with Quest Optimizer. I don't care about battery at all because I use battery pack, and probably many of you do the same. And in fact, with Quest Optimizer, you can even save battery. There are different profiles to different things. I use profiles for the best graphic possible, but there is also profile for the smoothest game, like most FPS, or balance between both, or for saving battery. But I bought it for higher quality graphics, so I will focus on that. Now you see the opposite. Lego Brick Tales in mixed reality looks like crap, but it doesn't have to. With Quest Optimizer, you can make it look in mixed reality like in VR. Because for some reason, this game cuts resolution in half in mixed reality mode. So I just made it higher, and it looked like a different game. For me, after about 7 months of using it, I cannot play without it anymore. I'll give you an example. In the past, on old versions, when I restarted headset, I had to turn on Game Optimizer once, and after that it always automatically apply the profile to upgrade graphic. But the first time, I had to manually turn it on, and sometimes I forgot. The first few seconds after turning on game, I realized that something is wrong. I saw it immediately, not in every game, but in many, especially that it's visible on the fonts a lot. Like if you have any text in the game, it's night and day difference in many cases. And now look at this gun in the middle, how much better anti-aliasing is. And it's not like this in VR. In VR, this effect is multiplied many times because everything has real life scale. And here you can see only small video, small image screenshot with YouTube compression. Now I will show you how it works. This is Quest Optimizer. You don't have to use it at all, but you can. It's a launcher. It's better than what we have natively in Meta, because you can use it even when you have no internet. And you can categorize games, you can make folders. I have different folder for app, PC VR, VR games, You can do whatever you want here. Okay. Here you can see profiles. Like for example, HD+. It means that if you open game, it will apply this profile. Resolution 155%, higher, refresh rate 100 Hz, and all the settings you can see here. You can create your own profile, but from my experience, it's not necessary for games that are here already. The only exception is Lego Bricktales. Edit. I created my own profile with maximum resolution because I play in mixed reality mode. And I use those settings. You can go here and change settings of recordings. The only reason how I can record this quality is because I changed this option. Okay, it's not the only way to do it, but this way it's super simple. Here you can change more settings. I recommend you to turn on auto detection. It's very important. If you leave it off, profile will not automatically apply it. And it means that you can turn on some profile, forget about it, and later try to play different game with the same profile, which was made for a different game. So if you turn here those options, like for example this and the first one, you don't have to care about this at all. Everything will happen automatically in the background, and you can even turn on games from the native library. I don't remember when I used it last time, but for example you can play it from here and it will work. You will see pop-up with all the settings which were applied, and you will even hear voice which will tell you which profile is on. I have premium version, and I recommend you to buy premium because it's so cheap that it's no-brainer. However, its main feature, one of main features, showing playtime, it doesn't work. Like it sometimes resets after a Meta OS update. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it counts playtime when I'm not playing. So this data here, it's completely untrue. Like I did few acts in Asgard Wrath. I couldn't done it in 18 minutes. I played Hellswiper maybe 40 hours or even less, not 61. I use USB camera every day for at least 1 hour, sometimes 5 hours in the row, and it shows me 1 hour total. So about this time, don't care. But everything else works perfectly. Because on HD Plus profiles, Quest consumes more power, it will be warmer, it will be more hot, but it never overheats for me. Like for last 6 months, I use Quest 3 a lot, and I had never this issue. I had when I experiment with other things, not Quest Optimizer related. This software never overheats my Quest. And even if for any reason one day it will, it doesn't matter because there's built-in protection in Quest and they will just show warning and turns off. But as I said, it never happened to me because of this software. I highly recommend you to buy it. I'm not affiliate in any way with it. I'm just normal customer. I don't know developer. I just bought it and it was the best purchase I did ever for any Quest I owned. It's so good. The difference, it's not so big like between Quest 2 and Quest 3 or like between PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4. but it is at least as big, like between PlayStation 4 and 4 Pro. Maybe even bigger. It depends on the game. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. So just buy it. It's so good. I don't do tutorial how to install it, how to make configuration. In the past, you needed computer to do it. You don't need anymore. Right now, just download it, download one more software to change some settings, and that's it. There are already great tutorials. Yesterday, BMF VR post great video about it with a lot of examples before and after Quest Optimizer. So watch them and buy it, use it. You will need battery pack if you want to use good profiles, HD+, but it's worth anyway for counterbalance the weight of a front heavy headset. That's it. Subscribe for more VR related videos and see you.